So we got to this Uluwatu temple and we have no clue what we're going to see.
Not a clue.
We have to wear this. And there's your monkey.
Now that we are seeing everything and the sun's going down, it's absolutely gorgeous.
We're not paying for the temple, we're basically paying for the view.
Right now we're in a town called Legion. We took a little day trip here to see if we wanted to come stay here for a few nights. So far, it's not looking like it. This place is really hectic and super touristy. And every couple of steps, people are asking if you want to buy stuff or like kind of pushing their sales on you. It's just really overwhelming and just not our vibe.
We don't understand no thank you or no terima kasih.
No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you.
Everybody, $5, buddy.
No thank you.
Everything $5.
Yeah, I wish I had $1 every time I said no thank you. And I wish I had a shirt that said no thank you.
The beach here in Legion, they said it's a good surfing spot. The beach itself is just filled with trash. From here we can see in the water, nothing but garbage. Luckily, looks like the locals are doing something to clean it up. I mean, they're all raking and putting it into big piles. I don't know where this trash floated from. I don't know if it came here locally or the currents brought it from overseas. But it is a sad reminder of what littering does to our environment.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just horrible. I've never seen anything like this. Every time that one little piece of plastic blows away or falls from wherever.
You're gonna sell us, look, watch. Do one, two.
No, thank you.
How about surfing?
No, thank you.
Thank you. No thanks. No,
So every time one of those pieces of trash falls out and you just think, oh, I'll leave it. That's what every one of these people thought too. And look where it ended up. This is almost bringing me to tears right now. I cannot believe how much trash is washed up on this beautiful beach. I mean, it is just awful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
As far as we can see down the whole beach is just giant piles of trash. And people trying to sell us stuff.
Yes?
No thank you.
Long chair?
No thank you. No thank you. I don't want this to sound like it's an attack on the Balinese people or culture, because honestly, we don't know what it's like enough to make any kind of commentary on that. And again, they are doing something. It looks like they're putting it into piles. They're bagging it up to bring it out of here or something. But man, it's sad.
And it could be the tourists, like, you know, us. We're the ones that are causing this problem to the Balinese. Who knows? I don't know what's worse, here or LA. But what's cool is being on a motorbike. You could go on curbs and drive kind of cray a little bit. Like this guy. The breeze feels great when you're moving.
Get that? Right now we're waiting out the rain in a cool little vegetarian cafe in Ubud.
Called Sofa.
We've gone to a town called Uluwatu. Well, it turns out the town isn't very cool, and it just seems to not really have very much going on except for traffic.
Yeah, lots of traffic.
We were trying to figure out what to do. We had explored the beaches around there. We didn't really like them very much. We had seen the temple. It was great, but there wasn't much else for us to do. So being that we had about 6 more days before we leave to go to Thailand, we were trying to figure out where to spend the rest of our time here in Bali. We looked up the place that we had stayed at in Candidasa, which we really liked a lot, and we both decided that we would love to spend the rest of our time there. Unfortunately, they didn't have any rooms available anymore, at least not in our budget. We decided that the next best place would be Ubud. So we booked a place right in the middle of town with the thought that at the very least we could have some cool motorbike adventures and we'd have some really good food.
Yeah, lots of good food.
The downfall of that is in Bali, all the transportation is just taxis. There's no like public buses like in South America or in Thailand that are just like a couple dollars for a couple hours of a bus ride. All the transportation here is just a taxi that ends up costing like, 20, 30, 40 bucks. So that's really eaten away at our budget over the last couple weeks, which has hurt us quite a bit. The other downfall is that she still hasn't been feeling really great, which has been super tough.
Yeah.
It's hot outside, there's mosquitoes that apparently don't bother me one bit, but they love her for some reason.
Yeah, they've always loved me, but now being pregnant, mosquitoes are drawn to me. So I'm spraying beets, I'm doing everything I can, but if I miss a spot, it's a little annoying. And it also doesn't feel great when it's so hot and muggy. The last thing I want to do is put something on me. I'm feeling a little better, as like pregnancy-wise, just the whole comfort. And I guess just being pregnant for the first time and being in a new city, being in a different climate that's super hot, is just a bunch of all at once uncomfort feeling.
Yeah, there's a very real part to backpacker budget travel that is not very comfortable. We started out the first couple trips at a crazy luxury resort, and now we're going way below our normal comfort level in terms of the places we're staying, how hot it is, like she said, her being pregnant, the bugs. Today the power went out in the whole city for a while, so our air conditioning in the hotel went out. So all these things are just, not your normal everyday luxuries that we're used to back at home in the U.S.
It's very draining in a way.
Yeah, and I feel really bad because, as a husband and the male here, I want to do everything I can to help her, and I feel very helpless when, the bugs are eating her and not me, and she's hot and the AC's out and there's nothing I can do about it. It also makes me feel bad because, in a way, I feel like this trip was my idea, even though obviously a lot of it was her idea and she agreed to it and everything. I still feel like they're responsible for a lot of this, which kind of weighs down on me, which sucks,
Whether pregnant or not, I still think it's awesome to experience all this at once because who knows down the road if I'll ever get this opportunity. So I don't regret it one bit.
Definitely the pregnant emotions come out, the hormones that come along with pregnancy. When she gets moody and uncomfortable and, starts being moody like that, again, it's rough on me, it's rough on both of us. I think we're working through it pretty well considering, but, that's one of the not so glamorous things that we're not putting on the video all the time, not showing photos of all the time is, more of the real parts of everything.
And I think the major combo is just being sick from day one since we got to the trip. Like again, I'm feeling better, it's just this cough. I cannot get rid of this cough. And it's just annoying. It hurts here.
Overall, I think we're adjusting pretty well. The first part was kind of like figuring things out, getting over the initial excitement, and now we're like settling in. I think we're on the right track to really, start making the road feel like home.
Yeah. This view. Not sure if you can see it.
Oh, this dog is so sad.
And look at the dog. This poor dog.
Oh my God.
It's so sad. Oh. In Bali, there's a lot of stranded dogs, and it makes me really sad and upset, and it makes me want to cry. And just seeing this dog is the worst I've seen all day. Literally puts tears in my eyes. Another picture stop. Keeping my helmet on. wearing my jacket because we're up on top of the mountain. Oh, breathe. Welcome to Cupl 2, right?
Cupl Twin Waterfalls.
That's what it is.
That's the reason I came to Bali.
Pretty big.
Look at the size of that leaf. This is not ideal. We've been stuck in the rain for about 20 minutes and now we're trying to get back. We're wet and cold and hungry and she's a little prego moody. It's all part of the adventure, I guess. But it still is beautiful. It's about to get dark and we're about at least 2 hours away from our hotel. One day we'll look back and laugh on this, for sure. Oh yeah, and it's at least a 5-minute walk back in the rain to the motorbike. Great. It is beautiful though. Still sucks, but still beautiful. Woohoo! Party!
Woohoo! Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's from Bali! We just finished our workout. It was super hot and muggy. We were both not motivated to do it, but we did it anyways because it's New Year's and we want to start the year right. Travel fit, no excuses. So this is called a snakeskin fruit. Check out the texture of this skin. Super easy to peel. You just go like this. Look at this, crazy. And this is what a snakeskin fruit looks. Yum yum. We had to wear some sarong.
Sarong for you, lady.
And their holy water.
It's supposed to make you beautiful. See if it works.
Hear that noise? That screeching noise? It's a bug or something, or some animal, who knows? Loud.
Right behind us is the Buddha temple, where most people stop their tour. Ours starts. We found a trail right outside the temple, and now we're going to see where it leads. We found some cool stuff. Look where we made it.
We made it.
This place is so sick.
A hidden gem.